What an unusual piece of contemporary art. Just this huge bicycle. Sure, it has a bell, handlebars, and big fat tires, but there doesn't seem to be any compelling reason why this statue or this artwork would be located here in Tbilisi or at this particular spot. Well, there's no denying this sculpture of a large bicycle has some artistic merits. I can't understand why it's here. There's no sign indicating its importance. We're in the heart of Tbilisi, so I can't see this being a cycling hotspot. I guess it's somebody's tax dollars at work. Was it an omission by the artist to not include the pedal bars? Is it a statement of some sort? Or is it an act of local vandalism? Odd that they should be missing. Hi, I'm Matt, and this is another edition of Borders on Budgets. On this show, we're taking a flight to Mestia in the Svaneti mountains of Georgia, and this is where I was told to meet the shuttle bus in front of the big bike. Well, so much for that budget airline. As I was doing the stand-up, the shuttle to the aerodrome took off. No signs, no indication that where I was supposed to stand wasn't where I was supposed to stand, and so whatever savings I've attempted to take on this flight will now be passed on to this taxi driver. Okay, Istanbul, 1,700 kilometers. I hope this taxi driver knows that I only want the local airport, which, by the way, we've been going for about 15 minutes, and I hope he knows that I'm only going to the local airport and not to Mestia directly. I can't imagine the hangar fees at this airport could be that much. This is already... oh, okay. Wow, this is a secondary route off the secondary route. Uh-oh. When the taxi driver has to ask the locals for directions, that doesn't leave me with a vote of confidence. Yep, there it is. That bus, that shuttle looks familiar. Well, that I'm here. Yeah, I recognize this shuttle. This bus was across the street from the big bicycle. Apparently in the terms and conditions, in the fine print, it said that the shuttle was across the street. Still, how much would it cost to put up one sign saying Vanilla Sky, enter here? Now that I've had a moment to unwind, I'm going to accept that the $15 taxi ride to the middle of nowhere is actually quite peaceful. Whoa, check this out. An American car from the 70s. Wow. A 1977 Cordoba. Wow. Get your Earth, Wind, and Fire on. How funky. And right beside it, the finest of 1970s Russian auto manufacturing, a Moscovich. Ooh, an all blue interior. I wonder if it includes a tape deck. Nice rim job. Ooh, all brown interior. The door held together with duct tape. Not so nice rim job. Notice the Moscovich doesn't even have its car name on the side paneling? Russian pride. American capitalism? Russian communism. American capitalism? Russian communism. I'll let you viewers determine who won the Cold War. Charming fire truck at the Natakhtari Aerodrome. What a beautiful day in Natakhtari, and this is where the airport is located to take flights to Mestia and Svaneti. However, no flights today, too much snow in Svaneti and Mestia. So the plan will be to hitchhike to Gori, and maybe in the next day or two we will be able to get into the mountains. Oh, compensation and rights will be sought. My compensation was a drop-off on the side of the highway. Oh, I can get my money back in 3 days. This guy got dropped off at the same spot as I did, and when I said Gori, he said, well, follow me to a better spot. Who am I to argue? I was having little success in getting cars to stop at the previous locale. So I ditched the old man and walked ahead to a service station, and Georgi, without even me sticking out my thumb, he picks me up. I go to shake his hand, and I notice that his thumb had all sorts of iodine and blood. And I go, oh. However, I had my medical kits, including bandages and swabs. He's thankful. I get a free ride. Thank you, Georgi. Georgi, thank you. Thank you, Georgi. Instead of Svaneti, I get Stalin. When Georgi handed me a business card showing Swedish massage or chocolate massage, whiskey, and bring friends, I thought, you know what? Drop me off here. So I'm in Gori at the Stalin Museum. Apparently, this Georgian town is absolutely fascinated by the Russian leader. Why? Because Stalin was born here. I'm going to check out the museum. I'm not allowed to bring in video or sound recording. So at this point, I'm going to put a pause on the trip or the day trip. I'll give a report after I come out, and then we'll continue to head westward later on this afternoon. Well, wasn't that one big love fest for Joseph Stalin inside this museum? Oh, sure, he ruled the Soviet Union for 31 years, and there should be a certain amount of reverence or acknowledgement for what he did for Russia. However, I don't know what was the bigger rim job of the day, the Chrysler Cordoba back at the aerodrome, or this collection of Stalin paraphernalia. I'd like to give a definitive answer as to where we are, other than a bus stop somewhere in Georgia's hinterland, but that's the best I can do. After being quickly shuttled onto 2 minibuses, I know that I'm 100 kilometers from the nearest big city, and Mestia and the mountains, no way today. However, from a start of a big bike in Tbilisi, the cancelled plane ride, and my feigned tribute to Stalin, yeah, it's been an interesting day, and I figure this is as good a place as any as to sign off for this episode. So, for Borders on Budgets, a reminder, Borders on Budgets, long distance hikes, slices of life, not a lot of money, Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.